Hey, what is up, YouTube? This is Matthew Davis, and I'm really excited for SpongeBob movie, Sponge Out of Water. So, to celebrate the movie coming out next week, I'm going to review SpongeBob movie, aka the Spongebob Squarepants movie. All right. Yeah, I upgraded the Blu-ray. Pretty cool Blu-ray DVD, SpongeBob on Blu-ray. That is really cool because I think this is the only thing you can get SpongeBob on Blu-ray. I'm not sure. Now let me talk about something. Okay, now, SpongeBob came out in 1999. Oh yeah, and by the way, I did do a review of this movie last year. But, you know, since I might as well do another review for the movie since it got the Blu-ray. And, since I did a review for that movie at my mom's old school. So, SpongeBob. Let me talk about SpongeBob. So, SpongeBob has been going on since 1999 and still going on for over 15 years now. Alright? And it's one of the most longest shows that's been going on. Alright? Since from 1990, and then 5 years later, it gets a movie. Alright? Which I saw this movie in the movie theaters. Okay? Because I liked SpongeBob back then. Which I still do now. I mean, if I didn't like SpongeBob, why would I not have this? I think this is my sister's. No, the Frozen Blu-ray was my sister's, even though I do like that movie, but I could watch that movie again. So, SpongeBob, basically, you know, got a movie 5 years later. And then 11 more years later, gets a sequel. Only CGI, live-action CGI movie. And it's going to be in 3D. 3D. Sorry, this is sign language for D. Yeah, sign language for D. But, yeah. So, yeah. Oh, yeah, and by the way, this is not rated G. No, this is PG. I can see why it's PG. So, yeah, this is a DVD Blu-ray combo pack. This contains the same disc as, the DVD contains the same disc as in the SpongeBob movie. DVD over there. The reason why I don't use that DVD is because it's scratched, sadly. But yeah, this comes with a lot of special features. The Blu-ray contains behind the scenes, making music video, and a lot of music videos, teaser trailer, and the DVD contains some of the same stuff. Here, I'll just show you what it looks like. So, yeah, the SpongeBob movie. So, this is a spoiler review, so if you do not want this movie to be spoiled, if you haven't seen it yet, don't watch this video. Okay, so the movie basically starts off with these pirates, these live-action pirates, who basically get treasure and it's tickets to the SpongeBob movie. So they go to the theaters, and of course, the movie opens up with SpongeBob dreaming about him being the new manager, which he wants to be the new manager for the Krusty Krab 2. It's getting a second Krusty Krab. Alright. Okay, and, you know, mainly, you know, in order for him to celebrate if he does become the manager, they go to this place called Goofy Goober, which is basically a peanut place, and he goes, "Oh, I'm the Goofy Goober, yeah, you're the Goofy Goober, yeah, we're all Goofy Goober, yeah, Goofy Goober." Yeah, so, yeah, mostly you're gonna hear that song a lot in this movie. They mention Goofy Goober a few times in SpongeBob. I think only in the new seasons, though. I never heard him in the old seasons, but yeah, of course, he goes into Squidward's shower and he wonders if he's going to congratulate him. And then, you know, mainly, there is, a scene where, you know, they're opening up the Krusty Krab tube, and Plankton's all mad and pissed off. He's failed every time, you know, plans A through Y, and then, of course, you know, he's gonna do plan Z. Alright, so, you know, basically Spongebob doesn't become manager, Squidward does. He does not think that, you know, he just goes, Mr. Krabs, the new manager is Squidward Tentacles, and then SpongeBob goes, yeah, okay, but... And then, you know, he's sad because Mr. Krab calls him a kid. And then, you know, Patrick is coming. This is a real embarrassing scene. I can understand why this is PG, okay? You know, Patrick comes flying and goes, hooray for SpongeBob! And then he's naked and... okay. Patrick, has a flag in his butt. And of course, he destroys the stage. Okay, and then Plankton, you know, in order for him to, you know, do his plan to get rid of Mr. Krabs, he has to frame Krabs into stealing Neptune's crown. Oh yeah, and you got some guest stars in here, such as Alec Baldwin, David Hasselhoff, and Scarlett Johansson. Alec Baldwin plays King Neptune. Now, here's the thing I don't understand. There are two King Neptunes in this. The one King Neptune is all strong and muscular and has a beard. Alright, which you see in the show most of the time. Or some of the time. You see him in the new and old episodes. This one, he basically is bald and has a big nose, okay, and is all fat-like, and wears a coat, and, that just doesn't make any sense, okay, and Scarlett Johansson plays the mermaid. This movie proves that Patrick is not even gay at all, because he has a crush on the mermaid. He goes, she's furry, SpongeBob, and stuff like that, and goes, well, okay, now, anyways, you know, he's gonna kill Mr. Krabs. Neptune's gonna kill Mr. Krabs, but then, you know, SpongeBob was going to defend him, but he gets all mad that he says bad things to Mr. Krabs because, you know, he could not become manager. So, mainly, you know, but, freezes Mr. Krabs, and then Plankton, you know, steals the formula while SpongeBob and Patrick try to go and get the crown. And then, you know, stumbling upon, you got this guy named Dennis who is hired by Plankton and stuff like that, and yeah. And then, you know, he gets captured by the Cyclops and they almost die. But they don't. They get the crown, and, you know, the only way for them to get back is David Hasselhoff. Alright, and yeah. So, this is there's a creepy scene in this movie. Okay, where, you know, they stop, David Hasselhoff and them stop at where Bikini Bottom is. His chest opens like that, and then, of course, you know, puts him in, and then goes, and then they're closing, and then, that was disturbing as hell. Also, there was a drunk reference to this movie. There's a drunk reference to this movie. Like, you know, they get drunk with ice cream at the bar. How can you get drunk? Well, it is a movie. It is a movie. Alright. So, anyways, you know, get the crown back, you know. Oh, yeah, and by the way, there's a scene where Plankton controls everyone with his helmets. Alright. All hail Plankton, of course. But, you know, he sings the Goofy Goober song in a real awesome rock version. I'm a Goofy Goober! Okay, and then, of course, you know, shoots the buckets off, and then, you know, everything goes back to normal. SpongeBob becomes the manager, and, of course, the movie ends. And, of course, you see pictures of SpongeBob. Um, SpongeBob being the new manager, and of course, when the credits are over, you see the pirates have to go home. This is a childhood favorite of mine. Okay, I remember this movie through my childhood. Okay. Now, the animation, the voice acting, of course, the same voice actors. Tom Kenny, Bill Fagerbakke, or Clancy Brown. And, of course, you know, this is just a really good movie. I really enjoy this movie a lot. The voice animation is really good in this movie. Everything was really good about this movie. I really enjoyed this movie. This is a movie I definitely recommend if you like SpongeBob. If you haven't seen it yet, alright? Definitely give this movie a watch, okay? If you like SpongeBob, of course. This, I really enjoyed it in the movie theaters and still enjoyed it today. I mean, you know, as I got older, I used to not like SpongeBob anymore, but thanks to those videos, I started watching SpongeBob again. And I cannot wait for the sequel. I'm hoping the sequel is good. I'm not hoping it's going to be as good as this or the show. I'm just hoping it's good. I'm hoping that I'll like it. And overall, this movie gets a 5 out of 5. This was a really good movie. I really enjoyed it, okay? And yeah, what more do I have to say? I really like this movie, okay? So yeah, this is my review for the SpongeBob movie, and made in the year of 2004. Cannot wait for the sequel, and I'll see you guys later. Oh yeah, one more thing about the sequel. Do you think it's just going to be all CGI animation, but it's actually going to be the same animation as in this movie, and yeah, it starts off like that, then it goes to CGI, but yeah. Anyways, I'll see you guys later. Word out.